Most aware people will agree that we live in a time of change. Many things are changing, including our interactions with other beings who live on Earth, whether they are visible or invisible. An example is the whales we worked with in another meditation on our YouTube channel. In this meditation, we will help the dragons with their need for expansion, which aligns with our increasing need for support in these new times. Dragons are not the destructive beings people often depict them or describe them in their books or articles. Yes, they are powerful beings, and they will not allow anybody to take advantage of them. And that power can be frightening for some people. All beings living on Earth consist of two aspects, a physical and a spiritual aspect. The physical aspect is always, you can say, a gift of Mother Earth, built up from materials that is delivered by Mother Earth. The spiritual part comes from the stars, and we can call that a soul or a spiritual being, a spiritual essence. When we talk about all beings consist of two aspects, then included, of course, us, humans, but also dragons. The physical aspect of dragons is the crystalline beings, of which you see here an image that is made with a special technique. Crystalline beings live in crystalline material, crystals, stones, and are not visible unless using specific techniques. The spiritual aspect of the dragons comes from a star system called Cassiopeia. And of that star system, it's in particular the star that you see encircled here called Shadar or Alpha Cassiopeiae. When you study the different systems of dragons, then you come to the conclusion that there are 45 species. All of them are guardians of the creative powers, and we call those creative powers the elemental powers. And we all create with the four elemental powers, consciously or subconsciously, but we always work with them. The different dragons are the guardians of aspects of these elemental powers. If you want to learn more about these 45 species, what their role is and how to connect with them, then this book can help you provide the needed information. So this is an overview of those 45 species. They're basically grouped in 5 groups, and all of them, in one way or another, provide information and guidance for creating the Earth system at the different levels of consciousness, which is that what we are aware of, but also worlds that we are less aware of. In this time of change, we are guided into a new world. The current 45 species need expansion to support the creation of this new world. Without dragons to support the creation of this new world, it won't be easy to build this new world. They ask now our help to bring in new energies from Cassiopeia into the Earth system to make the appearance of the new dragons possible, the new dragons that we need in order to create in the new world that's actually developing already. You may call that a very powerful and even decisive contribution to the evolution of Mother Earth and the creation of the new world. And in this overview, you see that we need 7 more dragon species according to what the dragons are sharing. And they need our support to bring more energies from Cassiopeia into this Earth system to create those new species. Then we can become also the new human co-creators to develop the new world. To bring in those energies, we need to go to the places where those new energies are brought into Mother Earth. And we call those places portals. In this image, you see an example of a new portal to Cassiopeia, meaning this is a place where new energies are coming in that will provide the information for the creation of the new dragon species needed for the creation of the new world. Everyone can contribute. You don't need to be a dragon enthusiastic person. You don't need to be highly spiritually developed, because it's all about intention, and we are all channels that can allow energies to flow through us when we set a proper intention. So contributing to Mother Earth by doing this meditation and contribute to the creation of new dragon species is for the benefit of Mother Earth and all that lives on her. I will guide you in a meditation in order to bring those energies in, and in this meditation we use this particular image of the portal. I now invite you to prepare for the meditation, so make yourself comfortable, whatever you need to do, maybe a pleasant chair or even lay down. And we start, as we do in every meditation, with relaxation. We want to relax the system to give a signal to our minds that things are safe and okay, so that it can relax and can surrender to the flow. So start with this slightly deeper inhalations and exhalations, because they help to bring you into that deeper state of relaxation. And the more relaxed you are, the more naturally is the flow to a connection with your heart. We are supposed to be guided by our hearts, but we have learned in our world to function and survive by using our minds, and that has become dominant. But for these kind of meditations, we need to go back to the connection with our hearts, because only the heart can guide us into something entirely new. And that is what we do, working with new energies. And the more relaxed the mind is, the more it is willing to surrender, because it feels it's okay to do so. So bring now, as fully as possible, your awareness to your heart. If you can't feel that connection, trust that you've made that connection. And through making the connection, you also connect with your spiritual essence, your light. And connected with that is unconditional love. And the invitation is to feel unconditional love for yourself exactly as you are. And the more clearly you can do this, the more powerful your connections will be, the more powerful the results of your intentions will be. And be aware as well that from this deeper connection with your spiritual essence and with love, almost by definition you begin to connect with Mother Earth, all that lives on her, and actually even with all that exists. But because we live within the system of Mother Earth, we always, with everything that we do for the greater good of all, we connect with Mother Earth. The connection will help to be clearer on the intention, because everything we do needs to be for the greater good of all that lives on Mother Earth, which includes Mother Earth herself. And it's from this place of connections we now connect with, you can say, the dragon consciousness. Doesn't have to be specified. Connect with the dragon consciousness. Set the intention, and believe me, you are connected. And from this place of all these wonderful connections, we bring now our awareness to the portal of the image. If needed, you can open your eyes to connect even deeper, and otherwise trust that you have made the connection. And from this place of connection, we set now a clear intent. We activate the energies of the portal in such a way that everyone who's doing this meditation is now actually sitting in the energies of this portal. Subtle energies are not bound by space and time. As soon as you connect with it, those energies are actually around you. You are there, so to speak. But there and here becomes the same. So now you're sitting in these energies. We set two intentions. The first one is we open ourselves to become the channel for those energies of this field that we can bring through our system into Mother Earth. And we do that in an optimal way for both Mother Earth and our system. The second one is we take from these energies those energies that are optimal for us on our journey, because we can use every type of energy as a support for our personal development and expansion of consciousness. And with this clear intent, you can now allow the energies to unfold. Please stay in these energies for as long as feels comfortable for you, even after the video has stopped. Trust your feeling so that you always do it for the right amount of time.